The man used all his strength, but the little cart still couldn't move uphill. The dog immediately rushed over, grabbed the rope in his mouth. With the fool's help, Sable made it across the bridge. Then they returned to the market, where Sable made his very first deal, and bought a pie. He and the fool split it in half. From that day on, the fool became Sable's personal cart puller. The fool stayed by Sable's side, and they spent many years together. One day, a man came to Sable's stall. He really liked the fool, and wanted to buy him, telling Sable to name a price. But the fool was already family, and Sable would never give up family. But his brother was in a car accident while delivering goods this afternoon. He is currently in the hospital. That evening, his sister-in-law reminded him that someone had offered to buy the fool, and right now, they desperately needed money. Sable lowered his head in silence, knowing the fool had suffered with him for many years. The next morning, Sable brushed the fool's fur. He bought the fool's favorite bell. It was something he never had the money to buy. The man gave Sable the money, but Sable returned the excess, because he wasn't selling a dog. The fool seemed to understand what was happening, unwilling to leave Sable. He kept looking back again and again. As Sable stood there, helplessly watching him get into the car, his heart grew unbearably heavy. 2 months later, Sable's hair had turned white, and there was no smile left on his face. Meanwhile, ever since moving to his new home, the fool had fallen into despair. One day, he ran away. He traveled from morning until night, finding his way home by memory and scent. A month later, Sable was reminiscing by the river, when he suddenly heard the sound of a bell. He turned and saw the fool, battered and scarred. The fool had pulled Sable all his life. This time, Sable would pull the fool home. The next morning, when Sable woke up, the fool was gone. He rushed outside, frantically searching, until he finally found him in the woods. The fool had left this world. On the third day after his passing, a neighbor came to see Sable. She brought with her the fool's child.